UFC light heavyweight champion Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill wrested the title away from Glover Teixeira at UFC 283. That was January of 2023. One of the better championship performances of that year. But then Jamal Hill tore his Achilles playing basketball. He was unable to defend the title, which eventually he was forced to vacate. But as an athlete, as a boxer, as a grappler, a lot of people still believe this is the best 205-pound fighter in the world. He's got another opportunity to prove just that here on the Proving Ground tonight. We have seen a lot of fighters expeditiously rise to mixed martial arts superstardom. But how about Alex Pereira? Crosses over into mixed martial arts from kickboxing and essentially takes the sport by storm? By storm, John. I mean, so fast to go from a guy that was what can be to the champion. But when you possess this level of skill, when your kickboxing is second to none, and then you train with Glover and you develop wrestling defense, you know that you have a chance. Pereira not only had a chance, took it all the way to the title, and tonight he looks to get another victory. He's seemingly a perfect mix of intensity and composure. He has heart, championship medal. Alex Pereira, the total package. We're certainly glad he's here in the UFC. Inside the octagon and is ready to fight. All right, now let's get you our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Light Heavyweight Champion, Jamal Sweet Dreams Hill! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Alex
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so as we get this stand-up only fight underway, just a quick reminder on the rule set: no grappling or wrestling of any type, and fighters also cannot follow up with ground strikes on the canvas. So if you knock your opponent down, you cannot follow up with strikes. Very important to point that out here at the beginning of round one. Back to his feet. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Hill's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Nice jab there by Pineda.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. Oh, nice right hand.
Oh, huge kick to the leg. Champ, look at that redness here.
There it is again. Look at that.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here. All right, late in the round here, and there is that patented upright stance out of Alex Pineda. He has gotten a lot done. Oh! Back to the feet.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard to hold.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
Well, not sure. And that will do it. Alex Pineda has done it again.
Holy smokes.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
We go back inside the octagon for the official decision. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 49 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Alex Holloway.
I mean, I have run out of superlatives when it comes to describing this. Alex Pineda gets it done by knockout tonight. This dude was 3-1 when he made his UFC debut.
It's crazy.
We'll see how it goes for this decorated kickboxer. Nice to see him cross over into the UFC, and a lot of people feel like if he can get on sort of an Alex Pineda type trajectory in terms of the work ethic and the approach, could be a future world champion.
Well, he looks like it. He seems to have all the skills, and he says the right thing. We were talking to him the other day. He spoke about all the time they're spending in the gym working on the wrestling, because he knows that the kickboxing is embedded in him. He has done it so long, he can do it on cruise control. The wrestling has improved. And he said because his wrestling's improved, guys are going to have to stand with him. When they have to stand, he said the lights will be shut off. Yeah. I cannot wait to see him perform.
Dude's got power everywhere, and that's why a lot of these fans have traveled far and wide to see him compete live here tonight. A longtime staple of the UFC's lightweight top 15. Here is the Nebraska native Drew Dober. There is no denying the power, right? His last 4 wins have all come by knockout or TKO. Perhaps not as close to contention as he has been in times prior. But as Drew Dober told us at the fighter meeting on Thursday, he is looking for moments. That's exactly what he said going into the Ricky Glenn fight late in 2023. Man, did he create a moment that night. And he's got another canvas upon which to paint tonight. We'll see how it goes for the power pack in Nebraska, Trudeau. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and that means we are ready to go with live action from the Scotiabank Arena here in Toronto, where some of the best fans in all of MMA have come out to see our fights here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, John Lord Silva! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Drew.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway. All right, we are underway with this stand-up only fight. As we remind you of the rule set here, no grappling or wrestling of any type. Fighters also cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. May the best man win, and we are underway.
Fast jab lands it. That was a nice combination there.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Oh, nice body shot.
Oh, there's that patented heavy leg kick.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, with authority the body.
Combination.
Just missed with the straight left hand. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Three minutes. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has
recovered. Now he's got to do everything that he can bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time. 3, 2, 3.
Well, missed on that one. So he's really starting to put together some significant...
Big, massive shot land.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 51 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Drew
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But you knock out a man in a cage fight. I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight he got that.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dracos still not Duplessis. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Robert the Reaper Whittaker!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so with that touch of the gloves, we are underway with this stand-up-only fight. A couple of rules in play here, we remind you. No grappling of any type. Also, fighters cannot do any follow-up strikes on the floor. Let's see how it plays out. Effective jab there by Dracos Duplessis.
Beautiful body kick.
Another blister. Oh, he's got him hurt badly now. Strong outside leg kick. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now. Because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like 2 tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Continues to sway with every huge shot being landed. Back and forth. Connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight. Oh, look at that.
Oh! Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. Whittaker's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Nice body kick there. Under 2 minutes now to go. Whittaker gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Oh, big elbow.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a
thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent limping a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick. Oh! Oh, my goodness.
Well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking. This is a crazy high pace.
Good work, guys.
Round 2 straight ahead.
Hey, stop.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
There was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Do you believe it? This next round is underway. In the previous round, both fighters got rocked. Crowd going bananas. Big opportunity for both fighters.
These are the types of fights that makes it so fun to sit right next to the octagon and call the action.
Leg kicks all.
Oh! Turned bad.
And back to his feet. fighters exchange in the pocket here. Oh, headshot, bang, as the high kick lands. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Whitaker's cut on his nose, manageable for a while, maybe not so much now. That thing is pouring blood.
He's hurt bad here.
All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking.
Oh, you got to keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end. A lot of blood now, and yes, the doctor is going to be called in. The referee pauses the action. His nose is absolutely mangled.
It's smashed. He's done a great job of smashing that nose, pushing it back. You see the blood coming down the face into the mouth. But it should not affect him being able to see his opponent in front of him.
Doctor talking to the referee right now, and all right, it looks as though the fight's going to continue. Fans will appreciate that decision, at least for now.
They will. It's been a fun fight to this point. Let's see how he deals with this bad cut.
Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. Whitaker's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Lands a jab. Under 2 minutes now to go. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done. Fades upstairs and lands flush to the body.
When they land perfect, that is the reaction you're hoping to get. That one landed perfect in this fight. Maybe stop very soon.
Whitaker's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week.
He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Under a minute to go. Keep it.
Oh! Holy smokes!
All right, Bruce Buffer now inside the octagon has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 7 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Dracus Silva to Classic.
Oh, well, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? Because it's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Gunny Nelson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Haitian sensation, Neil Magny.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
All All right, so round one is underway here. No surprise, another big spot for Gunnar Nelson. It really wasn't until the Alan Joe-Man fight that he felt like he really belonged with the division's elite. Certainly drawing one tonight. The switch stance, Icelandic fighter Gunnar Nelson ready to go tonight. Nice job there by Neil Magny to get inside. He has the length, has a great frame for this welterweight division, and he is certainly off to a good start tonight.
When he gets close, he throws, he lands.
Magny gets the double leg takedown now. Looks like he's setting up for a finish here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Nelson. You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Magny. Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and if these guys win it, oh, he's going to triangle slam.
Oh, somehow, somewhere you got out.
These guys are back in form. The submission defense wins this transition.
Oh, submission defense holds up again.
Beautiful transition.
Get back up to your feet.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Magny's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Like that.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
Magny gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively. It's a pretty good jab. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades.
He's got that single collar tie. Lands a switch knee.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Stop.
All right, I want you to forget about that round. That round's gone, okay? We're going to go back out there. We're going to stick to our jiu-jitsu. We're going to get the takedown.
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
Round two, Neil Magny and Gunnar Nelson.
Ready.
All right, here we go with our next round. His opponent is going to need some Motrin later tonight. How about all those strikes to the head he absorbed in the previous round?
He is not moving his head. He's trying to walk forward. He's a pressure fighter, sure, but he's trying to walk forward with no head movement, and he is paying the price for it, but by getting hit over and over in the face.
Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening, or maybe something happened earlier in the fight that's deterred him from fighting the fight that we have come to expect from this guy. I mean, I cannot believe what we are watching. That is tight. Big ground and pound.
Somehow, some way, he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Oh, hang on a second, he escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands immediately go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, go to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Jab there from Magny. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Oh, nice entry on the takedown there by Neil Magny. Deceptively powerful. Oh, submission attempts and punches tonight.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. This guy just keeps on fighting off submission after submission.
Oh, that one looks really tight, DC. Archer now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. Oh!
He did a great job of reversing the position, using the opening that his opponent gave him to shut him off and get back up.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
That was nice. That was a hard body kick.
Tries to work it into a takedown. 45 seconds. Gonna try to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Ooh, found a home for that knee. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. That guillotine attempt now looks as though he's got the neck.
This is getting tight. Oh, this guillotine there. He's out. What's the mission defense on this play? In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Take a deep breath. You won that last round because you're being lazy. You're letting him start the submission, and then you can defend no problem. This round, I want you to go out there.
All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Oh, nice block there and a counter kick to the body by Nelson.
Lands that beautiful jab. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off. Good job.
Pinpoint accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised these.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it. Oh, my goodness, he's getting tight.
Gunnar Nelson.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submission.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 34 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, Gunnar Nelson!
So there he is, Gunnar Nelson, just an absolute pleasure to watch compete as usual. Iceland's finest, securing yet another big UFC win here tonight. Clearly his striking is starting to catch up with his grappling. That is a scary proposition for the rest of the contenders in this welterweight division. Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Brandon O.M. Allen. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Marvin, the Italian Dream, Vittori.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, there are a lot of different reasons why Marvin Vittori has vaulted into UFC middleweight title contention as we get the early portions of this round underway. A lot of it has to do with his commitment. Married to the game does not even begin to describe it. Cardio is next level, but there aren't a lot of glaring weaknesses with Marvin Vittori, right? When you look at the striking, you look at the grappling, you look at the clinch, look at the transitions. Vittori has put it all together, and he has left no stone unturned as he tries tonight to get a win and take his career to the next level. Nice job by Vittori. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio. There's a level change, yes.
Pretty good execution on that early takedown. Everybody in this arena knew that he wanted to get the early takedown, and opponent couldn't stop him.
Sometimes you're so good at something, it doesn't matter what your opponent's doing.
BA's now looking for a Darce choke. Oh, Darce choke locked and loaded. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Come on.
Allen gets caught by that straight punch, beautifully landed by the opposition. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Oh, what a kick.
All right, so that calf is starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it. He's got Vittori's going for a choke.
Oh my goodness, I think he might have it. Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Nice jab by Vittori. Left punch is there for him. Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward.
Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch. And again, they clinch.
Oh, he's got his back. Now he's got to start trying to drag him to the ground. Then he can look for submission.
He's going for the rear naked choke now. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Oh, another submission attempt by him. Heel hook looks tight.
Working out a finish off this heel hook. He's got to keep the knee inside of the ring.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D.
Chained up the strikes. The boxing looks great. The kickboxing down low looks awesome. And that head kick, that's a...
All right, so there's the end of the round. You know, few things more exciting in mixed martial arts than a submission, and he nearly had one there.
He almost had it. He had it locked in. He thought the fight was over, but his opponent was able to escape. But the next time, if he goes back to that position, maybe he gets the finish he wants so bad.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. The clock has now begun for our next round. We saw some pretty good submission attempts in that previous round. Do you expect more where that came from here, champ?
Both of these fighters are grapple-heavy fighters, and that is exactly what they are going to do. They're going to continue to attack submission attempts and see who first can get the finish.
Allen's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Oh, looks like he's got the sub locked in. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe. Oh, great submission defense.
He's got to start going down.
Posture's up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
And attacking armbar.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. That shot blocked by Allen. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. BA swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. To the body, and it lands. Another nice kick there. Solid series of kicks. They're all landing now. Allen gets the takedown.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, he might be in trouble here.
How in the world did he escape that submission?
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Submission attempts in bunches, another one here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. All right, outstanding round, and another 5 minutes coming up. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
Ready.
Beautiful little hook.
Oh, and he found the target again. Nice job by him defensively there. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Allen's trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, great submission defense by him there. Now he's attacking with a submission.
Boy, I'm telling you, he gave him no opportunity to catch a breath. He defended the submission.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man.
Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. Fighters separate from the clinch. Oh, and that kick is blocked. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. 3 minutes to go in round 3. Touched him with the strike there. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Vittori's trying for a submission here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Oh, no, caution. Taker has arrived to the UFC. Oh, my goodness, a powerbomb.
So just when it looked like he might get submitted, he slams his opponent down with authority as the tide turns here. Allen's looking for that arm triangle.
Oh, he's advancing.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep.
Working on Ezekiel choking, he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're gonna get submitted. He didn't panic.
Working from the top here. Pretty good grounded pound here by B.A. Brendan Allen.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Well, there's a swing and a miss. His cardio is really abandoning him at this stage of the fight, and sometimes when you miss, it can tax your gas tank even further. So let's see if he can preserve some stamina and try to figure out a way to get back in this fight. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, and now the underhook.
Oh!
Nice judo toss for him.
In the half guard, great defense by the defensive fighter.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe bloody fight as we go the full 15 minutes, and that is how you close the show.
Dude, this is a crazy fight.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground, DC. Talk us through the highlight.
Yeah, man, you see two high-level grapplers going after it. One guy gets an advantage. The other guy always has a response. We thought it was over. A lesser opponent would have been submitted, but these two are two of the best grapplers in the entire UFC.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Brendan All-In Allen!
All right, so a big win on the scorecards by the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. You heard the cards there from Bruce Buffer, and just a lot of value in this performance, a lot of good grappling transitions, a lot of control time as well.
Well, just, he spent too much time on the ground. You're the more balanced fighter. But I guess whenever you fight someone that possesses jiu-jitsu at this...
So here is Dustin Poirier making the walk for yet another big UFC spot here tonight. UFC 236 was his coming out party, DC. He ended Max Holloway's 13-fight winning streak, and in a near-perfect performance in a lot of respects, was able to realize a UFC lightweight.
They say diamonds are forever, and so is Dustin Poirier. It seems like he's been here the whole time. We've seen this young man grow up in the UFC. We saw him at 145 pounds have a ton of success, but we've truly seen him come into his own as he's going up to lightweight. He's become a UFC interim champion, and he's beaten guys like Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, and Max Holloway. One of the best fighters at 155 is Dustin Poirier.
And with Dustin Poirier and Daniel Cormier, safe to say that Lafayette, Louisiana has made a pretty good UFC football. Dustin Poirier. Want to talk about a fighter who checks all the boxes, DC. Here's the UFC featherweight king, your right-hand man, Max Holloway.
The plastics craft is always on my mind. He's one of the best fighters and one of the best guys that we know. The pace and the ability to push and press forward is something that the UFC's featherweight division has never really seen. To melt Jose Aldo in the way that he did, to melt Brian Ortega in the way that he did, is truly a compliment to Max Holloway in his preparation. Drew a lion to his soul, and it shows in the toughness that he exhibited from step to the out.
You talk about a guy ably taking the torch from the Hall of Famer BJ Penn. Max blessed Holloway. Few guys are going to be able to match the cardio. You mentioned the pace and the pressure. All eyes on Max Holloway yet again here tonight. Max Holloway, the man many of these fight fans have come commentate for this lightweight scrap. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dustin the Diamond Poirier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Holloway.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, folks, you likely know the history between these two men, the future Hall of Famers, Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway. Who could forget Holloway at 20 years of age, making his short-notice debut against Dustin Poirier? That was back in 2012. They met again several years later, and tonight a trilogy to be completed.
Well, you saw them the second time, both much better, much more mature. Both champions, as Dustin Poirier won the interim title on that night. These guys are tremendous mixed martial artists. It's anytime you put them together, you're guaranteed to have a great fight.
There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the outfit.
No feeling out process, folks. Here we go. Edge of your seat action right out of the chute.
These dudes are trading very early in this fight. This is good. Oh, nice leg kick.
Power right hand there from the king of Lafayette, Louisiana, Dustin Poirier. Mike Brown there in the corner has really honed Dustin's all-around game, and he certainly finds himself in the middle of his fighting career. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Dustin Poirier. Holloway's shot is blocked. Straight right, he misses. Just over 2 minutes, round one.
Nice jab by Holloway, yes. They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Poirier gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. All right, so Hawaii's Max Holloway trying to put the finishing touches on this one. Not necessarily the volume we saw in that record-setting performance against Calvin Kattar, but he has been throwing punches in bunches tonight.
He's one of the only people that can strike at this rate. He's one of the only people that can continue to go and build as the fight gets longer. He's a tremendous striker, but it's that volume, man, that not many can keep up with.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. $30 now to go in round one.
Clean punch.
Poirier's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Those are the body kicks that'll trouble you.
Stuff the takedown, no problem. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, let us get you some replays from that previous round. His nose is significantly damaged after his opponent's handiwork in that previous frame.
It's smashed. It's smashed, John, and you see the cut on it. You see the bruising. It's bad now, but in a couple days it'll be much worse.
Yeah.
Because that's when you get the black eyes and you start to look like a freaking penguin. The guy is taking too many shots with his head. He's not doing a great job of moving his head off the center line. If he wants to win this fight, he has got to be smarter in his approach.
And he is toughness personified, but you got to think that that nose, in terms of his breathing pattern, is going to start to give him issues as this fight presses on. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good. Oh! He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
That's a big hook.
That knee hurt him. Now we're going.
Big head kick.
He got the kid with the kick. That was beautiful.
Nice punch from the clinch by Max Holloway. Straight punches, true.
Those are big strikes.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Holloway's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight.
Look at the control and the posture as that big knee lands.
Oh, big head kick there. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively this one.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected it.
What a shot to the body. His opponent crippled, but not out yet.
He's trying to but he's hurt very, very bad. Oh, that's big.
Under a minute to go here in our second round. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut.
Hurt bad.
Beautiful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges potentially.
Absolutely. You want to leave an impression in the judge's mind. You walk back to your corner. When you get up from a dominant position, you almost want to wave at the judges and say, I got it done.
Right.
Beautiful.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
Ready.
Third round underway. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Just misses there with the left. I mean, what else can you say about that Max Holloway jab? Just he is stunned, trying to recover here. Continuing to big shots here. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that.
Oh, he hurt him again.
Good work from the top here by Holloway.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Postures up. moment in this man's career, a huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned, because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes of round number 3. Declaring the winner by TKO, Max Blessed Holloway.
All right, so Max Holloway is your winner by TKO, and he sort of felt like he needed a finish tonight to leave no shadow of a doubt that he's the next contender for the title, and mission accomplished, I would think, on that front.
I mean, mission accomplished. This guy continues to improve. He continues to get better, and he's one of these athletes that you can never write off. And every time he goes into the octagon, he shows a better version of himself, and every time he goes out there, he gets better. And by getting better, it keeps him in the title picture.
Hawaii's Max Holloway, your winner by TKO, with style points here tonight.